folks, wanted to talk to you today about a cool archery release. It's called the Whalen's hooker release. It's a simple back tension release. It's got a hook on it. You hook on your D-loop. It's got a thumb peg for safety. Draw it back with your thumb and your index finger. You anchor, release your thumb off of the peg, and execute your shot. It's an awesome, awesome release. It's a simple design, but it's very effective. If you're shooting a release right now that's got a trigger on it and you're shooting it well, I would urge you not to change. But if you're like me and the moment of truth comes up and you decide, hey, you know what, I can't handle it, and you break down at that moment of truth and you punch your trigger, which is what I do, this release right here is an awesome alternative and can really help you with that. So let's go out and check it out, and I'll show you a couple examples of shooting.
I walked into one of my old homes. It used to be a honky-tonk heaven. Some old slicker done bought the place.
I actually have this release. I've got the wrist strap that Mike Whalen has available. It's a nice leather wrist strap that goes on this back tension release for the hunters if you choose to use a wrist strap. This is actually I've got a green one and I've got a black one. This is the one that I use for target, and I use my black one for hunting. I got them set just a little bit different. My target's actually set a little bit longer, so you got to execute a little bit more to get the shot to go off. But I'm going to demonstrate a couple different ways, and I'm at close range here, but I just wanted to show you a couple different ways to get this release to go off. Draw back, you leave your middle finger loose, draw back, okay? I'm going to draw back, my thumb is still on the thumb peg, okay? Got my thumb on the thumb peg, that's your safety device. I'm going to let it off the thumb peg, okay? Now I got my middle finger on the second groove. I'm just going to pull back tension. It goes off. Nice. That's one way of letting it go. Another way to execute the shot, same thing, hook it on your loop, index finger, thumb on the thumb peg, draw back, draw your bow back, okay, get your anchor spot where you need it to be, release your thumb from the thumb peg, okay. Now I'm just going to squeeze my middle finger just ever so slightly until it goes off, okay. That's just a couple different ways to get this release to go off. It's an awesome, awesome release, and I think you'll like it. Now we're going to go to how to adjust the tension on it.
Being this close to town, oh, but I know a beer joint back in the woods.
Now I'm going to show you how to adjust the release for either longer trigger travel or less trigger travel. This is the one with my wrist strap on it. I like shooting with the wrist strap. Some people like it, some people don't. All you do is you take that screw right there, you can back that out. You can use a screwdriver. I just carry a dime in my pocket if I want to. Back that out. It's just one lap, goes through that slot, boom, you take it out. I'm going to show you real quick on this one. This is my other one. Once you pop that out, it's real simple. The way this works, there's a hole right here. Mike Whalen will send you this Allen screw, and it will come in the mail with your release, okay? It's real simple. Take the long end, stick it through that hole, okay? You back it out, turning it counterclockwise, okay? That allows this hook to float freely, okay? What you want to do, you then take, there's an Allen screw here. If you turn it clockwise, it's going to lengthen the screw, which in turn lengthens the screw. That's going to close the hook more, which means it's going to take more travel for it to go off from your D-loop. Obviously, if it's set and you back it off and you take the screw out, it's going to open the hook more, which is going to make it go off a little bit faster. Keep in mind when doing this that a quarter of a turn is a big amount, okay? Once you get your trigger travel set, or where you think it's set, hold your finger on here, Okay, go back in, just like so. Turn the set screw clockwise. That sets the release. One thing to keep in mind is that you want to do every time that you change your D-loop on your string, it may make the release go off faster. It may make the release go off slower. I recommend standing up about 5 feet from your target once you change D-loops to see how it's going to react, whether it's slicker, whether it's stiffer, or whatever. But after about 15 or 20 shots, something like that, you'll get more of a consistent release, and you can set it and forget it, and you're done. You set it down to what you want, where you want to go off, and you're good to go. So that's the adjustment of the trigger travel on the release. Well, folks, that's about it. I just wanted to give you an explanation of how this Whalen's hooker release works. Once again, if you are shooting a trigger release, whether it be a thumb trigger or an index finger, that's great. If you're shooting it good, good job. I wouldn't change a thing. But if you're like me and you struggle in the moment of truth when an animal comes in, you punch or trigger, this release right here will make you take your time, execute the shot properly so that you can make a good, quick, humane, clean kill on that animal. I actually killed a turkey with my release this year. It was walking at 30 yards. I executed the shot perfectly. I didn't punch. I owe it to this release. Great job. So if you're looking for something that's different, something that keeps you from punching the trigger, I urge you to go to the website. It's www.whalenshookerrelease.com. Check out all their stuff on there and have a ball. Thanks.
Should've known it was gonna happen, being this close to town. Oh, but I know a beer joint back in the woods that them city folks still ain't found. You make a ride at the stump with the barbed wire in it where the old church used to be. Better mind that curve or the gravel gonna throw you right off in the Choctaw Creek. There's a one-lane bridge, just keep it in the middle, pretty soon that road